we're about to walk into the Parliament to introduce the Scrap the Cashless Debit Card Protecting Pensioners Bill. This bill will liberate thousands of Australians from Scott Morrison's cruel scheme. It's degrading, it's demeaning, it's inhuman. And importantly, it will protect all pensioners from being forced onto this card, which is what Scott Morrison will do if he wins the next election.
That's right. We know how heartless and cruel this card is. We know it means many people can't make their rent repayments. They can't buy groceries. It's so unfair. It also means they can't get out cash. They can't buy second-hand goods. This card has devastated so many lives. But Labor will scrap the cashless debit card. We will do that because we know how important it is to get rid of this cruel, heartless card.
The cashless debit card is privatisation of social security. A private company is controlling how pensioners spend their own money. And so today, the Liberals could stop the scheme. They could put their money where their mouth is, allow a free vote, and we know that there are Liberals who don't support the scheme, but Scott Morrison bullied them last time into voting for it.
Sure did.
So today, it's up to the government to cross the floor and allow a free vote on our bill. You ready, Justine?
Let's do this. And remember, Labor's on your side.
I'm proud to introduce this bill, protecting pensioners from the cashless debit card. It implements Labor's policy to scrap the government's cruel scheme, liberating thousands of Australians, including disability pensioners, carers and others already on this card, and protecting all pensioners from being forced onto this card.
And we know they want to expand it to aged pensioners, and then they can say goodbye to cheap food and drinks at your local club, having cash to give the grandkids, being able to access cash to go to their local op shop or garage sale. That's what they're going to take from our aged pensioners, the people who built this nation. This is insulting, it's demeaning, and it is downright wrong.
Now, the bill also deals with the government's addiction to secrecy. It will force the minister to come clean, to release the secret contract with the private company Inju. It is the only social services contract that the government has not released. The rest are on their website, but this one's secret. The Senate demanded last week that the minister table the contract on Friday, and she's still refusing.
And this is a card where 80% of your income is controlled by the government. They get to choose where and when you spend your money. And of course, in their ongoing outsourcing of welfare, they have this scheme run by a private company, Inju. No accountability, no transparency.
This bill stops this government's privatisation of social security dead in its tracks. Now, the Morrison government has already wasted over $70 million on this private company Inju. That's $5,200 per card, more than many part pensioners get in an entire year. This has been a cash bonanza for Inju, yet the government wants to expand it.
We know it's the Morrison government's plan to expand it because they've listed the aged pension in the legislation, and they keep on talking about making it universal. The minister responsible, Senator Rushton, said that the card should have a more universal platform. The Prime Minister himself said the card is commending itself for further application. The Communications Minister said that our Liberal National Government is committed to the cashless debit card. And the member for Hinkle, who said, "I think it's now time to take the evidence on board and roll it out across the country." Well, we don't agree with you.
The Prime Minister said numerous times he considers that the age pension is, I quote, "a welfare payment for those who really, really need it." But he's not alone. His close mates, Senator Pauline Hanson and Clive Palmer, they agree. Senator Hanson said welfare recipients have, I quote, "lost their right to decide how to spend their money." If the Prime Minister wins the next election, pensioners will be forced onto this card, and they won't have enough cash to buy cheap food from the local fresh food market, or second-hand goods off the internet, or meals at the RSLs and local service clubs. It'll hurt small businesses and farmers markets. Won't have enough cash to give to the grandkids. These are stories we've heard from people already on the card.
Like Bianca, who has to wear plus-size bras. She can only afford to buy this specific bra on eBay, which is a blocked merchant under this scheme. So Inju insisted she first send a photo of the bra, then get permission to buy it, and then show proof of purchase. That is appalling. Or Jocelyn, who's 65 years old, on a disability pension and forced onto the cashless welfare card just because of where she lives.
Liberals want to expand their scheme, but a Labor government will fight privatisation and protect pensioners by scrapping this nasty, cruel cashless pension card scheme once and for all.
Because Labor is on your side. We will stand up and fight for you every day. Deputy Speaker, I commend the bill to the House.